What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, November 11th, 8:49 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The market is open, but I'm pretty much done for the week, so figured I'd do a nice little trade recap of the trades that I alerted and took this week in the Discord. Um, yeah, this week was really great. If anybody was in the Discord or saw the watch list that I posted on Twitter, then if you checked any of those names, you should have saw a real commonality with everything that I posted. All right. So I'm just gonna go over a couple of the names on the list and a couple of the trades that we took this week. Multiple 100 percenters. I hit a 200 percenter on AA, 200% on BA. What else? 100% on OKE. 100% on Amazon. Yeah, we went. This week was absolutely amazing. I'm collectively over 100% on GLD right now as well. However, I rolled my Novembers into Decembers. I rolled them at about 60%, and right now my Decembers are at about 80%. I have 165 Cs, and so those are doing about those still have a lot of time. And I think I alerted those. Where did I alert those? Right here. So GLD, we had the November 60s, our 160s, and here rolled these Novembers into December 165s, and those 165s right now we're almost in the money. We're $1 away. So I might exit that position soon, but we got a ton of time, so I'll let that one keep playing out. But yeah, let me go back a little bit and let me go over some of the names that I mentioned this week on the watch list. So I posted this on Twitter. Names I'm watching: SPY XPS, of course, but main ones I was watching was MU, AMAT, FCX, GLD, AA, Alcoa, OKE, Neo. Honorable mentions: BA, CSX, Nike, WBA, and DOW. All right, now one thing that I noticed this week that I had posted in the Discord as well on Sunday was XLB. XLB sector was looking really, really good, so that's why we took a look at it. FCX was looking good. DOW, NUE, EMN, right? I didn't actually trade any of the XLB names just because I'm not really too familiar with how they move. They're a little different in my opinion, but some of the ones that are notable is FCX on a nice move this week. I think we're up about $3 to $4 or $5 on FCX, which is a nice move on a name that's only worth about 35, $38. So that's over 10% on the week in itself. Another one that I was looking at. So one thing that I like to look for is sector strength. So the reason we're looking at XLB is because we see this 212 on the 1 month. We have full time frame continuity. We just triggered the 2 up on the quarter, which honestly I wasn't really looking at that. I was just looking for more for so it to be within continuity with the other time frames. But yeah, here we see on the weekly on XLB we might be hitting some exhaustion here. So I would take note of that. But for the most part, yeah, I look at XLB sectors, saw the setup on the month, looked at individual names in the sector, and looked for really good setups on individual names within the sector. All right, so first one that I just want to mention to you guys is EMN. Look at this, EMN 212 on the month. Huge move this week, from 80 to almost a $10 move this week. So that's 10% as well. Contracts were ugly, so didn't touch it. But let me go into the names that I actually alerted on our trades. All right, so number one I think was BA. I'm gonna go over. I did most swing trading this week actually, so I haven't really taken any weeklies besides all these swings that I alerted in the Discord. So what's Monday? Monday was the 7th, so let's go to the 7th. So first trade that we took this week was OKE. December contracts triggered. So I went long on OKE. So let me show you OKE real quick. OKE is it's in the energy sector, it's part of the oil sector. So what I see on OKE was a 212 month full time frame continuity. full time frame continuity with the quarter. And our 212 month gives us a target of about 64 to 65. I wasn't sure how long this move would take, so that's why I got the December contracts. And then today, those December contracts just hit 102%, and I closed that position. But here was I think I gave an update on that. Yeah, 105. So this was on the 7th. We were up 10% from entry. And then today on the 11th, we are out of there at 102%. And that is a swing trade. So, when you see these setups on the month, you need to give yourself a little time. I thought it might have took a little longer for this to play out, but it turns out it played out this week. So, it's all good. Still a very easy swing trade to hold with contracts that expire a whole month later. So we really didn't get affected by any of this data that we got on this day right here, which was a significant pullback, but nothing crazy for our December con. So that was OKE right there on the watch list. Another one, I'm going to get into semis real quick, MU and AMAT. AMAT went crazy this week. So did MU. Let me go to my semis. I was looking at semis just because everything else was looking real bullish. MU, though, had a nice setup on the month, 212. Nice setup on the week, 312. Full time frame continuity. Easy trade, y'all. I don't even know how much more easy it can get. You have an actionable signal on the week and the month that both go together with full time frame continuity. It's about as easy as it gets. We hit MU for, I think I hit this for about 50% somewhat. The other day I hit it, so I entered. The reason why it kind of messed me up is I entered on this candle, held through this retracement because I knew price was gonna have to hit our targets on the 312 and the 212. But on the daily, this retracement right here messed up my cons. So on this gap up right here, my cons went about 50%, and I ended up just closing that out just because I didn't feel like really playing with it. I had weeklies. Let me see right here. MU right here. Taking MU 58 Cs. I actually took 60 Cs. I didn't take 58s. But right here. MU new high day. That was on 1108. And then on 1109, MU right here. MU horrible pullback. I held through that and then exited on this day. So yeah, the reason we're in MU, full time frame continuity, actionable signals playing out on multiple time frames. AMAT was another one that I signaled on, what was it, Tuesday? I think. I didn't get an entry on AMAT, but hopefully somebody did. AMAT triggering a weekly swing, 1118 95C at 310. Let's look at AMAT. Damn, I called the 95 Cs and we are at 108 right now. That is crazy, man. About to go outside quarter on AMAT, which I just noticed right now. This thing went absolutely insane. We had a 2 down, 2 up reversal on the 1 month. I thought it was going to hit about 97 right here, which is our monthly target right here. But it turns out we ended up superseding that and we are still going. So, damn. Kind of dropped the ball a little bit on AMAT, but it's all good. AMAT was signaled in the chat. And then MU was the other one that I just talked about. So that's AMAT and MU. FCX, GLD. FCX, I didn't really trade it. I think I just showed you guys FCX anyway. But GLD and AA. Let me go over GLD and AA right here, because the reason I am looking at GLD and AA and the reason they were on my list was because I was peeping out metals, right? Metals had just triggered the 212 month right here. XME is the metals ETF. So XME triggered the 212 up here. So I'm figuring, all right, let me go peep the metals and see what's going down over there. All right. So first thing I noticed was GLD, right? GLD, I think in the Discord, I had posted the initial chart right here. This is the initial chart. I'm saying watch out for GLD. Very high probability of this thing going outside month, which gives us a target of 160 to 161. Also about to go 213 up on the 2 week, right? So this is the 3 month, the 1 month, the 2 week, and the 1 week. We are coming off these lows of this bonding formation. We have a failed 2 down. which is going to be a 213 if this thing is going to hit to these if it's going to expand to the previous highs of this candle right here. Now, when we look at the 2 week, we already see we have already about to go 213 up, which means buyers are buying this thing up. We look at the 1 week and we ended outside week, which means people are buying this thing up. So all these things put together, full time frame continuity, actionable signals, yada yada. I know where price is going to go. I know my target is at least 160 to 161. GLD, lo and behold, we are outside month here. Absolutely crazy this week. This week went absolutely crazy. So yeah, I alerted this swing entry again in the Discord. GLD December longs triggered. I actually took November's and then so I had November's here, roll them into December 165s, and those are doing pretty well. It's all profit, all profit. Then AA, also an XME, so let's look at AA. What are we looking at? 212 on the 1 month, right? AA, I was not expecting a move like this to happen this week or within 2 days. It's literally moved 20% in 2 days, y'all. This crazy move on AA. If anybody had weeklies, those things probably ran over 1,000%. I've been chilling safely in December swings though. So yeah, we entered on 1109. I signaled the entry on 1109 because if we play this thing back, this is 1109 right here. Boom, this candle right here is 1109. And the reason I signaled to enter there is because we had triggered the 212 up on the month right there, right? We broke through, but we came back down. Now, what I had told someone in the Discord was I'd rather take a starter here because it doesn't get much cheaper than this, right? We took our starters here, like right around here. And the reason I took those is because let's say price does come back down to about here. Well, I'm in December contracts, so I wouldn't be too concerned about maybe averaging down a little bit and letting this position play out. We have December monthlies, so those still have all the way up until December monthlies, like 16th, I think. That's like we still have like 6 weeks on that contract. So from my point of view, I'm like, all right, I could let that play out if it wants to pull back a little bit. But yeah, this thing ended up just busting out the gate. Alcoa AA for me, we hit 244 on my final runners. But I exited majority yesterday after that huge gap up and run up at about 98%. So that was my initial exit at 3.8, and finals are at 6.65 right now. They're actually more than that, actually. But, I would expect some type of retracement. So pretty much going to be out of that position and just going to let maybe reposition, or let's see what it does. And then, so that was MU, AMAT, FCX, never traded it. But GLD, AA, OKE, MU, 50%, AMAT. Man, that thing could have done way more. I didn't even trade it, but this thing is doing at least 200%. GLD, we are at about 150 collectively. AA, we are at about 280, I think, last time I checked, but it's probably back to where it is now, 240, 250. OKE, I just exited at 102 right here. And then Neo never entered. BA, honorable mention. I've been swinging and trading BA since last week. I mean, if you guys want to take a look at it, it's pretty obvious to see why you would be touching this name. Lo and behold, on the 1 month, we have a 212. We are hitting these higher highs of this Bronner formation, so keep in mind. But yeah, that's why I took BA. I know I have some other bar issues, but it doesn't matter to me. Yep. So yeah, BA actually just triggered the 2 up on the month too. So full time frame continuity, actionable signal playing out on the month. I'm hitting that, So BA honorable mention, smack that for about, let's see. I know my BAs went crazy. BA, my last runner, 165C, went 240%. I sold that. And yeah, this thing is it's at 175. Shit crazy. What else? What else? What else? Amazon was a quick scalp the other day. That thing went 50, ended up going 100, or I ended up going 200 on my last runner. I think that is it, you guys. AMAT, FCX, GLD, AA, OKE, Neo, no trade, AMAT, no trade, BA, yes. CSX, Nike, WBA, and Dow did not trade these, although those were on the list as well. And I think Nike made a nice move this week. Again, 2 down, 2 up reversal on the month, full time frame continuity, etc., etc. Right? So you guys see a commonality between all the names that I traded. The sector was strong. It had full time frame continuity. There was an actual signal playing out on a higher time frame, either the month, the 2 week, or the week. But ideally, you want to see it playing out on at least the month or the week, somewhat of a higher time frame to give you somewhat of a bias for your daily and intraday trades. All right, and then you have to position yourself properly so that you can give the trade enough time to play out. And the reason I'm in December's is because I'm looking at a December chart. I'm looking at a monthly chart for a lot of these names, right? GLD, monthly chart. AA, I'm looking at a monthly chart setup, right? So from my point of view, I need, enough time to let these trades play out, which is why I was in the December contracts. And the price action ended up doing exactly what it needed to do, a lot quicker than I thought it would take. So it's all good. Positions weren't as heavy as I would like them to be, but we made a bag this week. Today, I made a nice chunk of change. Yesterday, made a nice chunk of change off of all swings, yo. Like it is all swing trades. I'm not taking any high risk. Look, December's on OKE, December's on AA. What else? What else? November's on GLD. I'm in December's now on GLD. Like everything, you just got to find the setup, position yourself properly, size in properly so that you're not over leveraging your account, and let the trade work out. Trust your analysis and trust the price action, y'all. But yeah, that is gonna do it for me. I hope that helped you guys out. I'm gonna hit y'all with a watch list this weekend, maybe a little watch list video, not sure. But if you guys found that helpful, please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and I will catch you on the next video. The link for the link for the Discord will be in the bio. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. All right, peace out.